Don't go like that, Joe. Cash. My money.
You were tuned in to G5JEFFTV 2.0. New channel, new movement, same guy. It's your boy G5JEFFTV. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Now, what you're listening to right now is what I like to call the Bet with G5JEFFTV series. Basically, on this series, what I do is I give my personal opinion on how I feel you should bet a particular sporting event. So if you're into boxing, if you're into sports betting, if you're into getting money, period, this is the place to be. Now tonight, Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook, ESPN is going down. And I know a lot of people don't like this fight because they feel like it's going to be a blowout for Terence Crawford. But when you're talking about betting, it's a whole different ball game, whole different dynamic. So sit back, relax. I'm going to tell you guys how to bet Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook. Now, I'm going to break down the lines, and I get my lines from FanDuel. So big shout out to FanDuel. But the money line for Bud Crawford and Kell Brook. Now, Terence Crawford, his money line is minus 1,300. For my newcomers out there, you had to bet $1,300 just to win $100. For Kell Brook is plus 710. For my newcomers, plus 710 means if you put up $100, you win $710 if Kell Brook wins. The money line is what you bet if you just want to bet who's going to win. All right. Now, there's some other bets that you can lay down. Terence Crawford by decision is plus 250. Bud Crawford by KO or TKO is minus 210. So Bud by decision plus 250. If you put up 100, you win 250. Bud by KO or TKO, you have to put up $210 to win 100. If you think the fight is going to be a draw, that's plus 2,600. Kell Brook, if he wins by points or KO, TKO is plus 1,200. Now, let me tell y'all my personal opinion in terms of those selections. Number one, do not touch the money line. Like, do not touch the money line unless you think Kell Brook is going to pull an upset. Even with that, I still wouldn't touch the money line for Kell Brook. I just wouldn't. Now, the second set of options was Bud by decision, Bud by KO, TKO, draw, Brook by points or KO. Now, a draw, I don't like a draw for this fight. I just don't, for obvious reasons. Now, if you feel like Kell Brook is going to get the upset, then you would want to bet Brook by points or KO, TKO, because that's plus 1,200. You know what I'm saying? So you put up $100, you win 1,200. Now, for me, the two logical options is going to be number one, Bud by KO or TKO, which is minus 210, which I think is good odds for this fight, and Bud by decision plus 250. So if you're going to bet on Bud Crawford, when it comes down to those selections, I would do either Bud Crawford by KO or TKO and spot the 210 to get 100, or I would do Bud by decision plus 250, but I would do a small amount on that. Now, you also have group round betting. Group round betting is when you're picking a particular guy to win the fight, but you're also picking which round or rounds the fight is going to end in. So with group round betting, Bud Crawford, if you think he's going to win between round 1 and round 3, is plus 800. You put up $100, you win 800. If you think Bud Crawford is going to win between round 4 and round 6, it's plus 460. You put up 100, you win 460. If you think Bud is going to win between round 7 and round 9, is plus 270. You put up 100, you win 270. If you think Bud Crawford's going to win between round 10 and round 12, it's plus 420. You put up 100, you win 420. That's the group round betting options for Bud Crawford. And as far as Kell Brook, if he wins in any round through 1 through 12, so obviously it would have to be a KO, TKO, or maybe like a disqualification or something like that, is plus 4,800. So you put up $100, you win 4,800. So for all my UK people out there, if you think Kell Brook is going to pull off the upset, then group betting for Kell Brook any round plus 4,800, you can't beat that if you think Kell Brook's going to pull off the upset. Now, me personally, what I think you should bet is Bud Crawford round 7 through round 9. That's my personal opinion. I could possibly see round 10 through 12, but I would do one of those two. Bud Crawford to win between round 7 and round 9, or round 10 and round 12. Those would be my choices for betting this particular fight. So I know I ran a lot of numbers past you guys. I'm trying to educate the newcomers. So for the people that's veterans out there, I hope I didn't annoy you guys by explaining what lines are. But to recap, what I think you should bet for Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook. One, my favorite one, is Bud by KO or TKO minus 210. My second choice would be Bud by decision plus 250, but I will put a small amount on that. Now, as far as the group round betting, if you're on FanDuel, again, big shout out to FanDuel. I would do Bud Crawford between round 7 and round 9, which is plus 270, or I would do between round 10 and round 12, which is plus 420. And the reason I say that is because Kell Brook is pretty methodical, and even when Brook fought Triple G and he fought Spence, he got stopped in the middle against Triple G, and then he got stopped on the back end of the fight against Spence. So if Bud Crawford is going to do his thing, it's probably going to be between the middle and the later rounds of the fight. You don't ever see Kell Brook get blown out early. Like, he's pretty methodical and he takes his time early. And Terence Bud Crawford is not the fastest starter either. So those are the reasons behind my choices for this particular fight. This is a Bet with G5 Jeff TV series. I want to let you guys know this is just my own personal opinion. Do not be betting your mortgage money. Don't be betting your rent. Don't be betting the baby's daycare money, tuition, none of that stuff. Don't do any of that. Bet responsible at the end of the day. But your boy Bet with G5 Jeff TV definitely knows what he's talking about. And moving forward, we're going to have a private Facebook group for the Bet with G5 Jeff TV series. So I'm going to give you more information on that in a later video. I'm also going to have an affiliate link for FanDuel. So if you want to sign up for FanDuel, definitely use my affiliate link. I'll have more information on that in another video. But we got a good fight tonight. Terence Bud Crawford, Kell Brook is going down. But I just told you guys how to bet this particular fight. On behalf of G5 Jeff TV 2.0, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, we are out.